Good afternoon, everybody. Well, welcome to another one of my cornball videos here. I went to Home Depot today and I looked into that stuff that Fino was telling me about. It's not available in any of the stores, and what they can do is I got to order 1,000 sheets, and it's 4 foot by 10 foot. So I can't get it, but I did find a Dow made by Dow Chemical. That's $15.88 a sheet. It has an R value of 3.3, so it's 1 point above. The one Fino was telling me about is R value of 3.2. This is 3.3. It cost a couple dollars more, so I'm going to probably buy one sheet a week or so, like that, whatever I can afford. But right now, I want to go into the shed. It's mild out here now. It was kind of cold this morning. It was around 40 degrees this morning, I guess. And I had the heater on in the shop, and I just went in there a little while ago, probably about an hour ago, when I unplugged the heater, because it was actually too warm in there. So I unplug it during the day unless it's really, really cold, and I'll plug it in at night, after the sun goes down. So we're going to go in here, and I want to see, if it's pretty sure it's still warm in here. I'm going to probably do some more measurements in there on stuff to see how many sheets of this material I can get. And, hopefully I don't have to buy too many of them. What the hell? What are you doing in here, Uncle Dorkle?
Shut the hell up. I'm playing with your instruments.
Would you believe that? As soon as I put a little heat in this place, this damn character took over my shop. Uncle Dorkle, what are you doing? You got a damn nerve? I never gave you a key to this shed. How did you get in here?
I have my ways. I'm getting damn sick and tired of being kept in that musty old main shed all the time.
You got all my instruments turned on. What the hell is the matter with you? You got a damn nerve if I ever heard. What the hell you got on the oscilloscope over there? Oh, you're not talking to me, huh?
I am measuring. I am measuring my rectal impulses. If it's any of your damn business.
Let's get a little light in here so I can see your facial expressions.
I don't give a crap about what you think of my facial expressions.
You got all my instruments turned on.
Don't bother me. I got work to do.
Why do you have my capacitor bridge on and the signal generator? What's that have to do with the impulses of your rectum? Yes?
Well, if you want to know, I'll tell you.
Oh, go ahead. I'm listening.
Well, it's like this. When I was in the hospital, I had all my insides pulled out and spread out on the operating table. I had a new colon, as you well know. I had my bowels replaced from a cadaver. And I getting pains down there now.
Well, maybe you got a case of the constipation.
Yeah, you wise guy. So, what I had to do is I had to put a rectal scope probe in my anus. And what I did is I found out that I'm getting a pulsating oscillation, as you can plainly see on the oscilloscope.
Well, I'm looking at the scope right now, and I do see a pulsation.
Yeah, well, that is my rectum. Muscles contracting, trying to excrete feces.
All right, so I can understand that perhaps, but what's the idea of the capacitor bridge and my signal generator running, and also my power supply up on top up there, the tri-power supply? Now, what do you need all this equipment just to check your rectum?
Boy, you're an inquisitive one, aren't you? Well, if you want to know the theory behind the operations of which I am doing, my rectal linear transistor, which is on the right side of my colon, has broken down and has become very, very leaky.
Well, didn't you use silicon transistors, or are you still using the old germaniums?
Well, the Aflaca General Hospital had given you? Yeah, never mind criticizing my English. The Aflaca Hospital has given me the cheap surplus germanium transistors, because that's all they had in stock. So anyways, they put a defective, leaky rectal linear transistor in my colon, and as a result, the transistor became leaky.
Well, the problem is, Uncle Dorkle, I have no way of testing transistors. I don't have a transistor checker. I do have a little small one that does ESR and so forth, and I noticed you didn't get into that.
Well, I couldn't get into it because I didn't know where the hell you put it. But believe me, if I could have found it, I would have stuck it on my rear end and checked the rectal linear transistor that is leaky.
Well, what makes you think that I've got a replacement for it in this shop?
Well, you probably got it in your junk box somewhere. You're so damn stingy, trying to cut corners on everything you do. You probably got one, you just don't want to share it with anyone.
Well, if I had one, I'd shove it up your ass, that's for sure.
You're a wise guy, aren't you? You're a damn wise guy.
Well, all I can say, Uncle Dorkle, is we can't have this nonsense going on. We cannot have this going on. So what I have to do over here...
Yeah.
I can't have this. Now, how the hell am I going to work in here with you over here hogging up my workbench here? You take up half the damn bench, you're so damn big.
It's not my fault that you're a skinny little scrunt and I'm such a big, massive stud muffin.
Yeah, stud muffin. You got a damn penis the size of a little acorn, for crying out loud. Because we went to the Aflaca General Hospital and we had the smallest one put on from a cadaver.
I ain't thought you'd do something like that.
Well, anyways, we got to do something about this equipment. You going to take that thing out of your ass? I'm sure as hell not going to reach under there and get it.
I'll take the probe out.
All right. We can't have this nonsense here. Just turn this scope off here. This is ridiculous. Now you're going to remove the probe out of your ass, and if you use one of my probes up your ass, you're going to clean it, because I'm not going to do it. All right, Uncle Dorkle, do you want to really work with me in here?
Yes, I'd like to work with you in here, but...
But what?
You criticize everything I do.
Well, Uncle Dorkle, all I can tell you is I am not happy with you touching my equipment. I don't think you know what you're doing anyways.
Well, I know just as much as you do. After all, you built me.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to let you work with me. I'm going to get you another chair to sit on, so I like my own chair back. All right, Uncle Dorko, what I decided to do is leave you in my chair. I don't feel like lifting your heavy old damn ugly carcass around. All right, I got to sit on a damn stool here. I make a shop, everybody, and this guy here takes over. Look at the size of him. Christ, he's a head taller than I am. Oh. First of all, what you want to do, Uncle Dorko, I'm trying to help you out.
Yeah, hi there.
Well, I am trying to help you out.
Go ahead.
Well, first of all, if you want to check out your bottom end, what you need to do is to put more capacity in the output.
What the hell do you mean?
Well, when you're trying to boost the bottom end, you want to add a larger coupling capacitor from your spleen to your anus. So that way the low frequency fart sounds will come through a lot louder and stronger, and as a result, you will perform better at the bottom end. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I think I understand what you're saying, but where do we get a larger capacity to do the job?
Well, that's the problem here, Uncle Dorko. What I have in my shop, I'm limited to capacity. What you need, I might have one for you. I have a 10,000 microfarad at 10 volts. I'd have to cut you open and shove it in there and wire it in. I could probably do that, but I can't guarantee it's going to work.
Oh, what the hell is that? What's that good for?
Well,
if it don't work, it's no good. It's going to make me worse.
Well, I'm trying to help you out. You're the one, not me. You are the one that was probing your own rear end with a scope. Come to find out that you were using one of my new oscilloscope probes. There's two of them. One that I bought from eBay. I got a package of two from $12.99 from eBay. I used one in the scope and I had a spare, and I noticed you opened the spare probe and you got it all crapped up now. Now, who the hell is going to clean it?
You are.
The hell I will. You know, if you want to use an old probe, you could have made one out of a piece of coaxial, and all you'd need on the end of it is a hook. And what you do is you shove it up there and it'll hook.
You think it's funny, don't you?
Well, folks, it is pretty silly what he's trying to do. But you know, we may try to get a Halloween special out to you before too long, folks. I can't promise. I'm going to try. I have one more request out there. A shout out to Dan of Cool Blue Lights. I hope that you can make it up here to get this guy's ass and legs off my hands.
The hell are you doing, giving away my ass and legs?
Well, Uncle Dorko, I gotta do something. I don't have any room. It's in blocking the snowblower. Once we get snow, I'm gonna have to toss your legs and ass out in the snowbank.
You dirty SOB.
Well, I'm sorry. I got no more room. I gotta get rid of it. Your ass, your legs, and your big oversized size 23 shoes are gonna have to go. And I'm hoping, Dan, that you'll be able to make it down to pick it up. If not, I'm gonna have to set them outside and let somebody pick them up. But I'm gonna have to do this just before Halloween, because it'll make a good Halloween prop for somebody. You're lucky I don't use you for a Halloween prop and set you out in the road.
You dirty. You probably would. I wouldn't put it past you. You dirty no good.
Yeah. Well, I can't blame him for getting mad. Well, I think, Uncle Dorko, did you solve your problem
What problem?
Your problem with your backside. You probed the rear end, you got the impulses out. How many cycles per second rear end pulses were you getting?
Ooh, about 2 cycles per second, estimation.
Were you getting a square wave or were you getting a sawtooth?
I was getting a rectal tooth.
A rectal tooth? What the hell is a rectal tooth?
If you study your electronics, you know what the hell a rectal tooth is.
I've never heard of that one, guys. I've heard of sine waves, I've heard of square waves, and sawtooth. I've never heard of a rectal tooth.
If you had teeth in your rectum, you'd know it.
I had enough of this guy, folks. I gotta get going. I'm gonna kick you out of this shed. I've had it with you.
Yeah, go ahead. Stick me back in the shed again. Stuffy old damn rotten shed. I'm done with you.
Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this little comedy skit. As corny as it is, if you ain't laughing at it, then you are dead. You must be. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. Have a good day.